y'all, it's been a while. I haven't made a video about a rent house in a long time because, well, I don't have anything going on with my rent houses. They're all rented, everybody's paying on time, I don't have any problems, and everything's going just as well as you could hope for. So let me show you what I have been up to. So more than a decade ago, my husband and I decided something we really wanted to have in our future, in our lives, was a boat that we could call home. Not that we're ready to live on the boat, but we wanted a boat that we could choose to live on if that's what we chose to do. So after years and years and years and years of hard work and several rent houses to make this all come together, our plans actually came to fruition. And I'd like to introduce you now to Zoe Grace. Zoe Grace is a SeaRay Sedan Bridge, and she has been the absolute apple of our eye this summer. Go ahead, come aboard, but first let's kick off our shoes. Because we definitely don't wear shoes on the boat. So we'll start the tour of Zoe Grace out here on the swim platform. Swim platform is where we hang out when we're on the water. It's where we hang out when we're docked, and it's lots of fun to hang out there with neighbors. Once you come into the swim platform, when you come into the boat, you find yourself in the cockpit. Now, something we did with Zoe Grace is that we took the back bench that used to be here right out of the cockpit, because the bench faced the entry to the boat, the doors, and we didn't want to sit on our boat and look inside the boat. So one of the first things we did is we removed this bench and we replaced it with these two club chairs. The club chairs are so much better because we can arrange them however we want out in the cockpit. We can even put them out on the swim platform, or when we're docked and we want to hang out with neighbors, we can even put them over back on the dock. This gives us a lot more flexibility and, let me tell you, a much better view. Now, one of the features we really liked about this boat is that it actually has stairs. It has steps. You're not climbing ladders to get around on the boat. You can actually climb steps just like you would at home. And so let's walk out on the bow. So here is the front bow of the boat, and it is just a super great place to hang out and have a good time. It is great to hang out and ride up here if you're only going at a slower speed or a slow cruising speed. You wouldn't want to hang out up here at top speed. But if you're going slow and just out running around and kind of enjoying your Sunday drive out on your boat, then it's a wonderful place to do that. Let's come around the other side of the boat and then head on up to the bridge. Now, just like going out onto the bow of the boat has stairs up to the bridge. So as we come up the stairs into the bridge, you might be able to hear the AC running. Now, my husband wanted a climate controlled space because on the Texas coast, we are very fortunate that we actually can enjoy our boat all year round. That doesn't mean it doesn't get hot. It gets really, really, really super hot. So we want to be able to run the air conditioner up here. But in January and February, sometimes it even gets cold and we want to be able to run the heat up here as well. But having this space be a climate controlled space makes it super comfortable to be able to use the boat all year round. So the bridge of the boat has a great area in the front with a table so that you and your guests can sit down, enjoy a meal, just hang out, whatever you want to do. It's also a great spot to sit and watch TV. Now, the TV is something my husband really enjoys, especially on those football Sundays, because we love to be out on the boat, but my husband is not gonna wanna miss the game. So having a TV up in the bridge area where he drives from was really, really an important feature we were looking for. Now, the bridge also has another great spot to hang out. Now, I have taken a lot of really great naps when we're underway on those longer trips, and it is a super comfortable spot to hang out. So this is obviously the brains of the boat. This is where we drive the boat from, and we'll do another video on a different day about how all of this stuff works. Or if you have any questions about any of this stuff, please just let me know down in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Now, let's go into the area that everybody has the most questions about. So welcome aboard, come on in. You'll start in the salon. Now, every room on a boat has a different name than it would in your house. I don't know why it's that way. I guess it just is that way. So the salon is what you would call your family room or your living room at home. In the salon, you'll find your control panel for all the electrical stuff happening on the boat. You can see we have two built-in settees or sofas, whatever you want to call them, that can easily sit lots of people. We've got our entertainment center where we can watch movies, hang out, play games. And then this settee also folds out into a big double bed. We've never had enough people on the boat that we need to use this as a double bed, but we could if we wanted to. Now moving through the salon, you will see we have a dining room. So the table swivels in and out so that you can be comfortable. You can push it out, get on up there with all your food, your snacks, whatever, and then pull it in close to you and enjoy your meal. Now, directly across from the dinette is the galley, or the kitchen, and I get a ton of questions about the galley, about the kitchen. So this is the area that has probably been the most difficult for me to get set up and get organized. This is the area where I really kind of struggled a little bit to find all the just perfect things to keep in the galley. The challenge I had was trying to decide what I really needed, what I was really going to use, so that I could figure out what I was going to dedicate some space to. Now this is a combination microwave convection oven. It took me a bit to learn how to bake in this thing, but I think I've got it down pretty well. The galley has tons of storage. All of these cabinets are on magnetized locks so that when you are underway, things don't come flying out of your cabinets. They are top and bottom, and as you can see, go way back in there. And I don't know why it is so interesting to open all the cabinets on a boat, but when guests come on the boat, they want to open all the cabinets and see how things work and see what the storage is like. One of the features that makes Zoe Grace a really great boat is that she has a full-size sink. Yeah, I know, it doesn't seem like it would be that big of a deal, but trust me, when you are living on a boat, you need a full-size sink. And then this is the refrigerator, and this is the freezer. Now below the galley is what's called a bilge. So this is kind of like the basement of the kitchen. That's what I call it. I call it the kitchen basement. And in my kitchen basement, I have just everything you would have at home that you need to make your world go round. Is this not the cutest little dishwasher you have ever seen? I did not want to spend my time on the boat, my vacation time, my home away from home time, busting bubbles. So I had to have a dishwasher. And this dishwasher is the absolute perfect size for me and my husband because most of the time it is just he and I on the boat. Now obviously when we do have a lot of people on the boat, this isn't gonna cut it. 99% of the time it's just he and I, and this dishwasher is the perfect size for us. Back there, the canister you see that says Beam, that is the central vac system. You can see the water, freshwater manifold right behind that mounted to the back wall of the bilge. This is a combo washer dryer. What's great about this is I can put the towels and stuff in the washer and just set it to run. I don't have to come back and switch things over to the dryer, but clearly I do need to dust. And then we have lots of extra storage space. So Zoe Grace has a 3-stateroom layout, and stateroom is just another name for a bedroom. Like I said, every room on the boat has a different name than what it would have at your house. So this is a 3-bedroom layout boat. Let's go check them out. So the first stateroom is really just a bunk room. And you can see I use it as extra storage. There's our cornhole game, so that when we're out someplace we can always stop and, you know, have a couple beers and play some cornhole. I also use it for some extra storage down here. The thing for me with this space and why it was so special is that I have family members who just fit perfectly on these 2 twin-size beds and love to come hang out with us on the boat. This room also has a closet. And you can see I use it as a utility closet. Nothing fun and exciting there. So that's the little bunk room. Let's go check out the VIP cabin, or our main guest room. So when people come to stay with us on the boat, this is the room they stay in. As you can see, it's got a full-size bed, comfortably sleeps 2. It says it's full walk around. It's not. You cannot walk on this side of the bed. That's ridiculous. But if you're a smaller person, or you know me, when I make the bed, you can certainly walk on this side of the bed. What's great about this room is that it also has tons of storage. I have a friend that has a YouTube channel, and he actually edited his videos and did quite a bit of work right from that little spot. It has its own closet, and it's got a good sized closet. You can see it's a good size hanging locker with 2 good sized drawers below. Now this space also has direct access to the day head. So this is a full bathroom, a full 3-piece bathroom with its own separate shower. The ceiling height is not incredibly high on this shower, but it is absolutely functional. So this day head is accessible directly from the VIP or the guest room, whatever you want to call it. Same room, different names. So bathrooms on a boat are called heads. I know, I don't know why, that's just what it is. And the reason this one is called the day head is because it also opens up directly into the hallway that we just used to enter the VIP cabin. So we're gonna go out that door now. And we're back in the hallway. Now let's go check out the primary cabin. This is where my husband and I live when we're on the boat. The primary cabin has a full queen size bed. It does have 3 drawers below it. Super great storage. When you come in, you can see it's got 2 closets, 1 on each side. Good size closets. I took all my junk out so y'all wouldn't have to see that in the video. Let's see, I don't remember if I took all my husband's junk out or not. I only left 1 shirt. So obviously, 1 closet, this one, is much, much bigger than the other closet. I use the big closet, and then my husband uses the smaller closet, and he gets all 3 drawers below the bed. When you're sitting on the bed, we can sit here and watch TV, or we can look up at the stars, because we have this hatch that's just directly above our bed. This also closes, because I am not a morning person, and I do not want the sun greeting me first thing in the morning. I do close that so that the room stays nice and quiet and cozy while I'm sleeping. This primary bedroom has its own head, or a secondary bathroom, or the primary bathroom. I don't know what you want to call it. This primary bathroom has a much bigger shower space, as you can see, with a much higher ceiling height in it. My husband is a really tall, big guy, and so he needed a space to be able to comfortably take a shower. What I love about it is that bench, because I can sit there and shave my legs. Now, when you're underway and the boat is rocking, a bench in the shower is super important if you're going to shave your legs, because it's very difficult to try to hold your balance if you're standing up and shave at the same time. Nobody wants to do that. Or at least I didn't want to do that. I won't say nobody wants to do that. Maybe somebody does, but I was definitely not one of those people that wanted to do that. It also has tons of storage. I need to fold the towels. It's just a super comfortable space for us to sleep well when we are home away from home. So I don't mind telling you, I was not sure at all about making this video. In fact, I'm still kind of second guessing it right now. I guess we'll find out later if it ever goes live or not. So my reservation in making the video is because the last 2 years have been a real challenge for the whole freaking world. I mean, 2020 was just a straight up shit show, and 2021 has not been much better for a lot of people. And in fact, I'm still not quite sure about sharing the fact that my husband and I reached a goal that we worked towards for more than 12 years to make it happen. But a friend of mine, somebody that I consider to be a really smart and thoughtful guy, told me that he felt like I should share it, because even though the whole world seems to be in such a mess and people do have so many challenges right now, doesn't mean that we have to give up on our goals. So my husband and I did not give up on our goal, and it was hard. It continues to be hard to make progress and make our way in this very strange time that we're living in. But here we are, and we have achieved this goal, and we are loving our life. My channel started out being all about rent houses, and don't get me wrong, I still love the houses, and I'm still doing the rent house thing. The rent houses are a huge part of what made this goal achievable for my husband and myself. And so it is exciting to share that even in a world that's pretty messy right now, we can still achieve our goals if we just figure out how to keep working towards them every single day. Now, I do have a lot of boat videos coming up because I don't really have much going on with rent houses. I want to share with you all the things that we did on this boat to make it comfortable, to make it feel like home, so that we don't feel like we're camping when we go out to spend a week or two on the boat. I want the boat to have a super homey feel, and there's a lot of things I've done to make that happen. Now, I'm not anywhere near done. I have so much more I'm going to do to make this boat really reflect my husband and I, our personality and our personal tastes and preferences, to make it even more homey for us. And I want to take y'all along and share that with you as well. So if you're interested in that, please don't hesitate. Do subscribe to the channel. I've got a lot of boat videos coming soon. I'm also planning on taking you along on some of our trips. So if you don't really care about how we made the boat a home and how we're changing things as we go, then subscribe, skip the videos you don't care about, and just check out the trips we go on. We have a lot of fun on our trips, and I'd love to take you along for that. I do hope you have enjoyed the tour of Zoe Grace. I've loved sharing her with you, and I've got so much more coming. So please do hit subscribe, hang out, drop down in the comments and tell me what would you like to know about the boat, or what would you like to know about the rent houses that made the boat possible. I'd be happy to answer any questions I can. Until I see you next time, have an awesome day. Bye, y'all.